We come to you today on the 10th anniversary of the Sandy Hook school shooting. Gun violence has hit too close to home for many of us, from the Club Q, STEM, Columbine High, Aurora Theater, and Boulder shootings right here in Colorado, to the massacres in Uvalde, Newtown, and Las Vegas, to the tragedies at the Sikh Temple in Oak Creek, the Tree of Life Synagogue in Pittsburgh, and Mother Emanuel AME Church in Charleston. The list is far too many. The impact of gun violence is keenly felt in the communities where we live, work, shop, worship, and send our kids to school. For too many, it has also been felt in our own families as a result of suicide loss. With you, we long for the day when gun violence no longer robs us of friends, and family, children, and a future where all can flourish in peace.
As we are told in Scripture, Rachel is weeping for her children. We too weep and lament. God does not want harm or violence for anyone. Guns make violence more deadly and more frequent, from domestic violence to suicide. There have been 626 mass shootings in the U.S. in 2022 alone. 41,918 people have died this year because of gun violence. Last year, 7,957 children and teens were shot in the U.S., making firearms now the #1 cause of death for children in our country.
These numbers are more than statistics. They're stories, faces, and loved ones with families. More than thoughts and prayers are needed. Gun violence is a moral and spiritual issue. It threatens human lives, communities, the common good, and God's vision for shalom, where every life is honored and protected. The impact of gun violence requires our active engagement as people of faith. So here are 3 things you can do to make a difference.
First, advocate for universal background checks on all gun purchases, establishing a minimum age of 21 years for a gun purchase or possession. Second, work for safety measures that restrict individuals under restraining order and those who have stated a threat to themselves or others from purchasing a gun. And third, stand with those who are directly impacted by gun violence by supporting gun violence prevention programs, de-escalation groups, safety trainings, and support groups for survivors of gun violence.
For all who have suffered from gun violence, we stand with you today in love and solidarity. And for all who are committed to ending gun violence in our communities, we at St. Andrew pledge to walk with you in faith and hope until peace prevails for all people.